We nailed it.
Found the option.
What was that?
I think
That's my favorite line for the movie. Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford didn't make his break until like his 30s.
Because he was a carpenter.
Hey,
Yes.
And then George Lucas said, roll those rounds. What, George?
Most people don't know this, but Harrison Ford was discovered when George Lucas found him in the rolls of his stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
This whole temple belongs in a museum.
Use a machete. Come on, Indy.
I can't get through these vines.
Vines. Why did it have to be vines?
I hate vines.
You have to find a machete stuck in a rock somewhere.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, this machete's stuck in a rock.
Rocks. Why did it have to be rocks?
Oh, I'll kill you natives.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Bald men. Why did it have to be bald men? You just kicked that priceless box.
Careful, that's what happened on the set of Force Awakens when he shattered his foot or whatever.
Oh,
That's right. He broke his foot walking up
walked.
a stair or something.
Up with a stair here.
Have you ever heard of all the crazy things Harrison Ford has in his contracts?
Yes.
Like first at craft services. No
Yeah.
one can touch that table before him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's stood there for hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
And made people wait.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, he's held up productions.
I will be.
Yeah.
There's another
Yeah.
thing in the writer where actually he gets to land his plane anywhere on the set.
Yeah.
Anywhere on the set. He
Or
can-
in the city.
Every single time I'm driving around and I see one of those tiny planes go, I go, Harrison!
Look out!
Hold it together, girl.
Look out below!
Look off, I'm coming in hot.
Whoa.
Where's my
Oh, he
hat?
lost his hat.
I'm sure he'll pull it out when he.
Marion!
You were supposed to watch the hat.
There we go. Okay, good. Nope. So right back in.
Wait, so where does he keep it?
Up his ass.
Do you think you can play as the gophers in this?
Oh,
Monkeys.
the CG gophers.
The CG gophers.
What about CG monkeys and CG ants?
What about CG keeping Harrison Ford's eyes open at 4 p.m.?
ladders? Is why it out. Oh!
The poor names of Indiana Jones movies. Rapers of the Lost Ark.
Wow.
Temple of Poon.
Oh, damn it! You beat me.
Sorry.
To it.
I just can't imagine him being a fan of any of the genre stuff he does.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he's just an actor. He doesn't care.
He makes movies for nerds.
Yeah.
He's like full-time carpenter, part-time actor. He never fully, he said, I'll just do it on the side.
Yeah, you're
He's a
right.
pilot first.
He's a pilot first, an actor second, a carpenter third. Oh no, I'm sorry. A carpenter second, an actor third, and then a
It's a kung fu move there.
and then a Callista Flockhart fucker fourth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been inside her for years.
Are you kidding me?
He's
They
inside
bang
her every
all the
night.
time. They probably do tantric shit.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely
think?
do.
Because he wants.
on an old episode of Ally McBeal.
You don't bang Callista Flockhart, who's 30 years younger, unless you want to do some weird shit.
Callista, I came on your old videotapes of your show.
Harrison Ford rewatches Ally McBeal and he gets really mad at the gender-neutral bathrooms.
This doesn't make any sense. Boys are boys and girls are girls.
I know.
If you want to cut off your vaginas, that's okay with me.
Harrison Ford's progressive. That's why I like him.
I think he's.
One of my best friends is covered in fur.
His name's George.
You think Harrison Ford dances?
Yeah, absolutely. He does all the things young people like him do.
He probably.
I think he shuffles accordingly.
He
Okay.
probably does yoga.
Are you sure that's not too pussy for him? Oh, you're right. I think he just probably
I
like
can't keep track of what
like-
Harrison Ford likes.
It's probably vegan.
libertarian type,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
he is.
So let live, but he doesn't do that yoga bullshit. He probably just goes, I just go out in the back and hit a sledgehammer on a tire.
Yeah, you're right. And that's
Like,
his yoga.
for 45 minutes.
I feel like there's probably a lot of stuff that he can't believe, but it's just normal for everyone else. Like, he's like, can you believe Callista wants me to get a second pair of jeans? Like, I've got denims. I'm gonna look up some Harrison Ford trivia
Oh,
here.
there's plenty.
Just ask
so
me.
much.
I know it all.
He was, I know he was known to build, like, drug contraptions inside of jacuzzis for celebrities. That's how he was known in Hollywood.
What the fuck is he talking about?
So, like, if you need a little place to hide your weed inside of a jacuzzi, Harrison was your guy.
No, you mean like for when he was a carpenter?
No.
Well, no,
This is
I mean-
long after his success. This is about 6 weeks ago.
All right.
Got a good one. He provided the whip cracks on the song Desperation Samba, parentheses Halloween in Tijuana, for Jimmy Buffett's album Last Mango in Paris.
Of fucking course he's a Jimmy Buffett fan. Of course.
What are you talking about?
Every day is a day till I go to Margaritaville.
Whip crack? What, you mean he made the sound with his mouth? Adam avoided all the traps. Oh, except for that one. There was one he jumped over earlier. He had amazing foresight. I appreciate it.
He falls on a skeleton. Oh, hey, Callista.
He always, every single time.
I'm sorry, I didn't make fun of that.
How's your friend Lucy Lou doing?
She looks great.
Oh, you feel extra curvy today.
Yeah.
She looks fantastic now. She clearly had an eating disorder 20 years ago, and she's gotten...
I don't think Harrison Ford
Again.
cares. I think Harrison Ford loves that Calista Flockhart is really, really skinny.
Well, because he doesn't have
Just
to fuel up the plane as much.
They're in the plane. We have to lose 10 pounds, or else we're going down.
She's like, I'll float.
Terrible.
That's
terrible.
fine. I'll fall like paper.
So Indiana Jones costumes, think of all your favorite ones.
A hat,
There's also
whip,
Professor.
glasses.
Scholarly. There's the one with the ball gag in its mouth and the leather straps that cover in the zipper.
What are you talking about? Which
Can I get the one
movie
where
is
he has
that?
his earring in?
Is that The Witness?
That's the witness.
What are we fighting?
The Nazis.
The Nazis!
Yeah.
Come on!
I don't know.
See the blonde hair and blue eyes?
Fists. I hate fists.
That's definitely a Nazi.
Sorry, I got my other gun.
He didn't mean to do that. Did you see that? He just went like this.
Yeah, he doesn't know how guns work.
Manslaughter. Why did it have to be manslaughter?
He can't make that jump.
Sure,
You know he
make
can't.
that.
White men can't jump.
Does Harrison Ford have any kids?
No, because he didn't have sex with anyone until he was 78. So all his sperm was weak.
He definitely might with his first wife. Definitely might.
First wife.
And
wife?
Didn't he like cheat on his wife with Carrie Fisher?
Oh, I didn't know that's what. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's in
What?
Carrie Fisher's book.
What? You
Yeah.
can't believe her.
And then Calista
Yeah.
Flockhart definitely had a kid when they got together. So he's a surrogate father.
Surrogate fathers. Why does it have to be surrogate fathers? Shoot him. Oh, wait.
Remember this from that movie, the Indiana Jones movie, where that he walked up behind that guy and he goes, "Fuck you, Nazi! Burn in hell, you racist bitch!"
You're going to break into that Dracula's castle. Come on, do it.
You gotta use his body like a meat puppet. So the light.
we
you
already
Are you
Should
talking
do it,
about Calista
Harrison? Yeah.
Flockhart again? All of us, every one of us made a joke. They're all different. Pick that box. I think you can break it.
Damn racist box!
That box was a Nazi.
Whip
That's my
yourself
story
up
and I'm
there.
sticking to it.
Whip myself up
Yeah,
there.
whip yourself up through the hole.
What do you think? He's a Flockhart? He can't make it through there.
Back in my day, you could take 3 bullet holes and still survive. Go meet up with Carrie Fisher for dinner and a little fuck.
That was my nickname for her.
Tuck and fuck.
She would have liked these jokes, I think.
She definitely would
She'd
have
be
liked
great
that.
on this show.
So who's the big bad guy in this game?
Hitler.
Oh,
I've seen this before. It was Palpatine. Do I even know what that is?
he doesn't know the name of any of the characters in Star Wars, including himself. Han Solo. What kind of dumbass name is that?
Oh boy.
That was a big trap.
Hey, great dodge, though, Adam.
Thank you.
Was
What are
it?
you doing? Go through it,
You
Adam.
gotta go through it, like Indiana Jones. Yeah,
Oh, you think you're gonna jury rig the? No,
Yeah, he's got
this
it.
is not gonna work.
That's what his dad taught him. Clean through, not a scratch on him.
Took a bunch
The
of
chair slowed him down.
Am I holding Callista or a chair?
Can't hit what you can't seat.
He keeps getting hit. Yeah, you're dead.
Not the chair! Take me. But not the chair.
Callista, you look so sexy lying there.
Oh, and your sister's here too. He's at the Flockhart reunion.
Has Harrison Ford ever gone to space?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Obviously, he's gone to space. Star
That's
Wars.
not space for them.
That's
though.
what he
That's just
considers
like
him
whatever.
being in space, though.
He went to what is like space, which is underwater, in K-19 Widowmaker.
There it is. That's what I'm looking for.
That John Bon Jovi thought he could top me with that U571 business.
Who's laughing now, Johnny?
That's not gonna work.
Doors. Why did it have to be doors?
What?
Just
Oh,
run that.
I didn't even hit you.
Got hit by dementia.
Where am I? Chewie, I see you finally shaved.
Am I Han Solo, the fugitive, or the witness?
Right, I'm Indiana Jones.
Which
One's he? George, I got an amazing idea. Han Solo goes on an adventure to look for artifacts, but he's a witness to a crime.
George is like, this is just all your movies.
He
combined.
steals a submarine on a plane.
There's like a back door that he couldn't find. It would have been easy.
Yeah.
Okay, Harrison Ford finds that back door every time.
Oh.
He's a butthound.
That's what his friends call him, Butthound.
Please, call me Butthound.
That's my Twitch name.
Twitch.tv/Butthound. Thanks for becoming one of my Butthounders.
Welcome to the pack.
The backpack, as we call it.
Stairs would be my.
Harrison.
He snapped his ankle.
JJ, I hurt my foot.
We gotta cancel production for the next 3 months. Oh, there's water.
Thanks, Bruce.
I'm just playing Harrison Ford.
I know, yeah.
It takes him about 30 seconds to realize what's in the room.
This canteen's empty.
I was just thinking about what Harrison Ford eats. All he eats is pasta all day. I'm an American, so I only eat pasta.
Dry.
Pizza's for Italians.
Call it what it is, bread, sauce, cheese.
The only flatbread I like is Callista,
That's what I call her when she's got a yeast infection. Oh,
which is always if I'm lucky.
it's natural lubrication.
Who else is a bread hound?
Did you say bread hound?
Yeah, that's the new Twitch subs. Breadhounds.
Butthound got flagged.
Disney told me I couldn't call them the Butthound.
Fucking mouse.
Walt would have loved the Butthound.
How can you tell what the fuck that is? It looks like Callista's diaper.
I change it twice a year.
Got any water in
water.
the canteen?
Yeah, there might be.
You ever drink out of their dicks?
You mean their
So,
piss?
yeah.
Drink their piss?
I beat them up and then I suck their piss.
You mean you give them a blowjob?
I take everything from them.
That's right, Indiana Jones is a hero.
That's what the Aztecs would do.
I'm just doing it to survive.
Is that just a weird white texture on the ground?
What?
Oh, back there.
Oh,
Well, that's a note.
wow.
Oh, a med kit.
That's new.
Interesting.
How am I supposed to get this in my body if I can't drink it out of a dick?
You've heard about those parties where they put wine in people's penises.
Yeah, I have
And then
heard
you-
about those parties, Bruce.
Well, now you're
I've been
about
to
to
several at
see
your house.
I told you that they were high class, but it's actually just me pissing wine.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were doing an infomercial. Like, you've heard about the parties, but now you're about to go to
You
one.
can experience one.
Yeah.
But what do you do about the stains?
He really
wow.
gets you.
He jerks
And
it every
hurts
time.
him so bad, too.
Do you guys think that Harrison Ford has, like, shoulder problems from all of his years whipping?
All the whipping years? No, that was a stunt man.
Wait,
well, he
didn't
still
do
has to do
anything.
the repeated motion.
I'm sitting in my trailer. Let the stunt man do everything.
Let him whip. It's so damn important.
I'm sucking dicks and drinking wine out here. I could drink your water.
A nurse runs in and holds it up to his mouth.
That's actually a penis.
Cows do it, but when I do it, I get weird looks.
whoa, weird.
Ow, my shoulder.
It's for when you escape from the nursing home and you want to make sure none of the orderlies are following
Ratchet
you.
isn't there?
Oh, you seen Pop? Oh, I can fly. I can fly.
Oh, you get in the
my
flying
gosh,
machine.
a flying machine.
Leonardo da Vinci. Prague's most famous inventor.
I was going to talk about Harrison Ford loves flying.
Oh, that's true.
I'll only do the game if there's a flying level.
And only if I can land on a taxiway.
Wow.
What the fuck? Why is he skating it?
This is a different game.
This is how you get out?
Yeah, you leave this way.
Eat my ass,
What about
Batman.
that other room? He's just going back.
I think he's controlling it.
Clear the golf course.
Look out! There are planes on the taxiway. Oh, he jumps right off there.
Gas.
Why'd it have to be gas?
He's actually talking about the gas that he gets from eating Mexican
Yeah.
food.
You get more gas from penis juice than you think.
Ouch. It's some kind of acid. That stuff is lethal.
I hate acid.
Burning him.
Is it?
Turned into a Southern belle. Acid. I hate acid.
Why'd it have to be acid?
Oh, it's that guy. Who? Right? Wasn't there a Nazi with one eye?
Oh, a fudging Nazi.
Why'd it have to be Nazis?
It's always Nazis, Indiana Jones.
Well, yes, I not see because my
some-
eyes are old.
I got some good advice for Harrison Ford impressions.
Oh, yes.
If you notice, whenever Harrison Ford talks, his Han Solo.
He talks like this.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. Recently, Harrison Ford was in the news talking about how when somebody asked him who's the next Indiana Jones,
Nobody's gonna be playing that guy.
they said, well, what happens if you die? And they said, no one else will play Indiana Jones.
I'll bury the films with me.
That's not how it works, Harrison.
There are literally millions of copies.
My friend George said he would do it.
Count of three, destroy your
He
copies.
burst into George's office and he goes,
Now I saw what you did with those Star Wars films, and I don't want you doing that with me.
He realized he was talking to Steven Spielberg. you think Harrison Ford has any idea what movie set he's on
No,
or
he
what
doesn't
his
care.
lines
He
are?
thinks he's there to build hot tubs to hide pot.
Does he grow pot?
No, that's how George Lucas knows him. He was a
Oh,
carpenter.
that's right, he was a carpenter.
But he got to know them because he got in the Hollywood scene by hiding little storage things for them to store their pot in their hot tubs.
I thought you had a new story about how he grew pot in his house with
I do.
Callista. or
You're right,
whatever.
I do.
I mean, they
so
probably do
it
that,
recently came to light that Harrison Ford loves to grow pot with Callista. Because every time he plants a seed, it's a new young thing he can fawn over. Indiana Jones always
Oh,
had a
the door
chaser.
went open.
Oh.
Damn it.
Really? You got to kill him?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's not.
I know
a
someone who could fit through those bars. Marianne Ravenwood.
He keeps calling Carrie Fisher, but it goes to voicemail.
Carrie, are you there?
Yeah. Just want to bang one out for old time's sake.
I know you said we had an affair, but that was a lie. I only fucked you once.
And I kept my eyes closed.
Chewie watched.
Yeah.
He calls Peter Mayhew Chewy. Rip Chewy.
I'll miss you, Chews.
That's what he said at his funeral. He gave the eulogy.
Always called him Big Chew.
People used to come up to me at conventions and they'd say, "Man, that Chewy sure is furry." I said, "You should have banged Carrie Fisher in the 70s.
You know he was a bully on set. He'd go
Really?
up to PAs, pull their pants over their underwear over their
Really?
head.
Did he really?
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
just
a big old bully.
He's just bored.
Now he's got his whip, so he can probably cross large chasms.
Are you talking about Callista?
Oh boy.
She's a deep hole.
Have they had kids?
He's not having kids.
She makes him wear a condom.
I'll marry you, but I'm snipped." You get up, you Turkish bastard.
That doesn't matter if he's Turkish, Harrison. What's your problem?
This ought to even up the odds.
Even if the odds, he just killed 5 men.
Finally, the white man's got a shot.
He says no one can be Indiana
Nobody.
Jones. He didn't think that Mutt could take the mantle.
No.
You mean Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
They were on set that, like, Steven was like, "Oh, we're thinking that maybe Mutt's gonna assume the mantle," and he went,
Ha! That's a great joke, Steven. He's like, "I gotta tell Callista about this." And then he goes,
Oh, I thought he was turning off his hearing aid so he didn't have to talk to Steven Spielberg anymore.
I thought he was turning around to Callista because she was invisible because she was turned sideways.
Oh, yeah.
"By the way, Callista's gonna come by the set. We're just waiting on a strong gust of wind to bring her."
Where are you going? No woman runs from Indy.
Oh, holy shit. You can't do that.
"Do the Lost World thing where you flip."
Oh, and they kick a velociraptor?
Yeah, raptor in the face. I was in that movie too.
Weren't Harrison?
Where's my 3%?
But I could have been.
Where's my flight to China? It's gotta be first class. First class to China. You guys know
No.
why he has an earring, right?
No, why?
It's for his dead son.
Really? Why? How does that make any sense?
Yeah, what? Why?
Carrie aborted it.
Oh, I don't actually know.
Oh.
Very important.
We were going to name him Luke.
I thought I think it means actually something.
No.
Oh.
You've insulted me for the last time, Funhaus.
I'm in your system.
Maybe turn shadows off? You think that's pushing the graphics too hard?
Sure.
I'll be damned if I let the sun pass through me.
You know what never changes? Flying a plane.
That's right. Never changes. The rules are always the same. Stay in the air and don't land on the taxiway.
You just grab the stick and hold on for dear life. I'm talking about marrying Callista.
I knew exactly what you were
How are
going
they
to
married?
say.
Gross. He hasn't gotten it up in 30 years.
You kidding me?
He's done so much cocaine, he can't get it up anymore.
He seems like a pot man.
Yeah.
He seems like an everything man to me. What is he?
Harrison Ford's too cool.
He's a family man?
He's a boner guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adam's moving now.
Hasta la vista.
Yeah, baby. Mr. Ford, that's trademarked by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who?
That German asshole.
He's Austrian, actually.
What's the difference? We won.
I knock assholes like him out of blimps.
Get him, female co-star.
You have another. Which one are you? Marianne Ravenwood or Marianne?
Or the other.
Ravenwood?
Emphasis on the wood that I have.
How was it acting alongside Zhao Li Zhou?
Who?
American Film Debut.
Never got her name.
I know she had one hell of a pussy.
Careful there.
2 broken ankles.
Going into walk mode. Hold on.
Walk mode? There's
Yeah.
a walk
Well,
mode?
there's like fight mode.
It's more like limp mode.
I'm never limp mode. Right, Chewie?
Oh, that's right. You're dead. Rip Chewie.
That's him at the funeral. That's his eulogy. Old tall face was so good.
You're the best dog a friend could ever have.
They called him Chewy because it rhymed with May Huey. True story.
Mr. Ford, his name wasn't May Huey.
You didn't know him like I did. You were just his dumb wife.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, Callisto was in that box. She doesn't like to fly, so we mail her.
Oh, those guys were.
They looked like they were kissing each other because they knew they were both going to die.
Harrison Ford's like, that's illegal in your country.
No homos.
I may not like the laws, but I respect them.
To your left, there's a little gap in the... Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Name's Callista.
Let's go, little gap.
Oh, jeez. Do you have any stories about Mark Hamill? Who? Who the fuck is Mark Hamill?
Got real tired all of a sudden.
It's like I've been having sex with Callista for 2 minutes.
All right, come on her back. It's like my dick's playing the xylophone. God.
That's a great...
Fortune and glory, here I come.
Well,
Can't wait to sell this for $1 million.
at least he's greedy.
I think you're supposed to do that. You're a doctor.
You're a professor or something, right?
He has 3 doctorates in pussy.
He does fuck his students.
Marianne Raven.
Yeah, she
We
was-
talked about
Oh,
it.
she was a student?
Well, she
Yeah.
she was his mentor's daughter, and he plowed her when she was like 16. And
Different
she was
times,
like, let's
though.
get married, and he was like,
I gotta go.
Adventures, teaching.
I should be Ant-Man's dad, not Michael Douglas.
Comic books are for gays.
Wow, it's so old. They must have built this over 1 billion years ago.
He's talking about himself.
Yeah.
I think Harrison Ford has smoked and drank for 50 years and he's fine. He has no cancers at all.
it just goes to show.
I mean,
Harrison Ford.
even if he has them, he probably just ignores it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'll live forever.
Like all the symptoms are gone. He has cancer. Riddled
I
with
told it to fuck off.
My prostate's the size of a grapefruit. And I'll be damned if I can't get it up.
The Germans wanted to create the perfect race. Little did they know it was half man, half shark.
Shark bosses, why are they gotta be shark Nazis? I don't think Harrison Ford knows or cares what's out about him now in the press.
No.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No.
He can do whatever he wants.
I'll never forget my favorite thing about Carrie. She'd squirt like a whale. They had to film all that Tatooine in the desert because of her.
So what was the point of dropping the head then?
You know who else dropped some?
Oh, this is what you need the oxygen tank for, probably, right?
Yeah, to make this longer swim.
Yeah.
I'll just pretend like I'm going down on Carrie and hold my breath.
I'm gonna spear me some fish. I'm not talking about shark. Talking about Carrie Fisher's
Oh, wait.
Follow me, shark. Like,
You smell a lot like Carrie.
Uh-oh.
Indy.
Oh,
Not the first box I've been stuck inside.
wow. Do you know how Steven Spielberg and J.J. Abrams went on that tour of Galaxy's Edge? Do you think they invited Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford was like, fuck no, I'm not going to Disneyland?
Wow, that sounds like a blast seeing what Star Wars looks like.
Why is this 14-year-old directing my movie? He must be 14 if he's going to Star Wars land. Who is he talking to?
at this
talking
point,
to
he's
George
just-
Lucas.
I think he's in line at
I think he's just
Disneyland.
Yelling at everybody.
Well, they're like, come right in. Now you're going to be playing the engineer. He's like, fuck you.
Chewie's the engineer.
Now let me ride the Millennium fuck on. What?
What kind of music do you think Harrison Ford listens to?
Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And then Billie Eilish.
I like how bored she sounds.
I love that gay shit.
I can jump from there onto there, but it'll probably kill me.
Oh yeah,
He
you're
didn't
right.
kill him when he fell on the set of Force Awakens or whatever.
I land anywhere there's a landing strip, whether or not it's on Carrie Fisher or the Santa Monica airport.
Does Harrison Ford have dentures?
Google doesn't know that.
Who the hell is Google? Is that my waiter at P.F. Chang's?
Where are my lettuce wraps?
He has some false teeth
He
because
does, yeah.
some were damaged when he fell on a gun during a stunt for a television appearance early in his career. Harrison Ford hated working on Blade Runner.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He had an experimental disc operation utilizing a papaya enzyme.
He's such a good swimmer. It's all the papaya up his ass.
Yeah. Shark didn't save you from that. Yeah, you thought you were getting away.
All right.
Don't fall off.
Just use the
Well, I
ladder.
mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it does.
I think it does, yeah.
Not to Harrison. He's fine.
Just put some papaya on it. He'll be
Rub some
fine.
dirt on it, you puss. I'm your wife. It's whipping time.
It's whippet time. No, Harrison. I hid some whippets in the hot tub.
They're illegal, you know.
If the tax man doesn't find out about it, it's legal.
Tax man. What's he talking about?
I bet when Harrison Ford was doing mocap for this game, he reached out to Steven Spielberg to ask him about, like, you know, sharks, Jaws.
Did all the mocap over the phone.
You could also look at your map.
I don't know what the map's going to accomplish.
I mean, they give it to you for a reason, I would imagine. But
Never used the map before. Why would I do it now?
You know who reminds me of Harrison Ford?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't need a map. What am I, a girl?
Callista, where am I?
Callista, who am I?
Ask P.F. Chang's.
I get everywhere I'm going by figuring out where the P.F. Chang's is.
Is that north or south of P.F. Chang's? Oh, small fish.
Your spirit.
There you go.
That's what I call Callista. Come here, small fish.
Little puss.
That's because Carrie Fisher's the big puss.
That's
Kraken
Kraken
Kraken,
coin.
yeah.
It looks like Carrie.
There's a gate down here
Ah, yes.
with his long-term
Careful with that
girlfriend.
wall.
Be real careful when you try to swim through that wall there.
Don't try and break it.
Callista would have slipped through it.
Just like I would have slipped into Callista.
She's a married woman, Bruce. Are
she?
they married?
No.
I discovered that Callista's 42 when she told me she was 41.
The wedding's off.
I want a divorce.
It was never on.
There's very little CBD oil in this water.
That's what he says about all water.
No. Would you like sparkling or tap? CBD.
Careful, Harrison, you're going to break your hip. Can't break what's already been broken.
Where's my papaya? Harrison Ford is like one of those men that says he does everything on purpose.
I actually do everything on porpoise, aka Carrie Fisher. The noises she'd make.
May she rest in peace.
They're having a Nazi dance party.
He's a maniac.
I'm stuck between times. That's for sure.
He has stolen Vegas Manifesto!
He's dancing like he's never danced before.